Yes, this is the Buffalo of today, not the Buffalo of 10 years ago.
Okay. Are you from there? What's your interest in trying
I'm from Idaho, all right? In Connecticut now. No,
you got Sun
no
Valley.
affiliation with Buffalo.
Okay, Sun Valley or Buffalo? I'll take Buffalo. 9 out of, huh?
Absolutely.
What's the wings?
Well, especially over Labor Day. Well, you listen, this Labor Day, it is the National Buffalo Wing Festival, drawing in consumers from all over the world, I'm sure. But Buffalo's a great city, great place to be outdoors.
I've
right
been
next
there.
to Niagara Falls.
I've been there. Okay, Niagara
Nice
Falls.
places to eat.
All right.
What I like about Buffalo is you go around that city and you know that there was a lot of money in industry and interesting stuff in arts 100 years ago. And now that's not a dismissive thing because there's a lot of these great old buildings and it's a city built for a lot more people than live there now.
I'm only kidding. But I have heard it's a good place to be from.
And the millennials love to go there.
Yeah,
right?
good place to
New
have
hotspot, explore.
Right. Minneapolis.
So Minneapolis.
I can see that because it must be cool and crisp.
Centrally located.
Lakes.
Great time to be in the Midwest or slightly to the east there. Interestingly, over Labor Day weekend, we've got Taylor Swift performing on Friday and Saturday night.
That right there
clearly is pushing that into a top
that right there
trending
is
market.
Reason.
The Taylor Swift effect.
Reason
Absolutely.
to go right there. And there's some of the other. St. Louis, they've finished recently that area around the arch.
It's a beautiful place to be outdoors, especially over Labor Day. Great weather that time of year. Nice place to visit.
I don't think you need to put Orlando on there as someplace new, obviously. New Orleans is back. Those are all good places. Boston's the greatest city in the country if it's just
Listen, these cities are
weather.
always in the top places to visit. But we also have trending cities, and Minneapolis is one of those, but Madison, Wisconsin is another, home to the University of Wisconsin. They've got a lot of great restaurants. Farm to market trend is really pushing there. A lot of access to fresh.
Paris is hot. Barcelona's hot. You said internationally.
Europe is very hot right now, especially when you package your flight and your hotel together.
And you recently have a new. That's what Priceline recently did. This is a new initiative. How does it? I didn't really understand it. What's different now about how you're packaging?
Well, listen. The most important thing to consumers when booking travel is getting the lowest price. And a little known secret to a lot of travelers now is that packaging your flight and your hotel together is the very best way to get the best prices in travel. The reason is because the best airlines, hotels, and rental car companies in the world will give to us highly negotiated, very low prices, only to be used in a package scenario. So, listen, I saw this a couple of years ago as a CEO, and I said we need to rebuild our packaging engine to be faster, lighter, and to work on a mobile device, which is how people are booking today. People are not planning 3 and 4 months in advance. They're booking at the last minute, and they want something that's easy to use on a device.
Hey, Brett, one issue I've had when I've booked through a third-party service is if there's something that goes wrong with your flight, if you have to change it, if there's something that you try and do along the way, airlines in particular, I think, are a little less willing to work with you, saying, you didn't buy it from us. Go deal with the people you bought it from.
Listen, some may give you that impression. Most airlines want you to have a great experience, especially the best airlines in the United States. And we are always behind our consumers' back. If you've got an issue, call us directly. We'll work with the airlines and negotiate on your behalf to resolve whatever issues you might have.
If I don't use Priceline, what am I using typically? Who is in your, who do you worry about? Who's trying to take your business?
Sure. Well, a lot of consumers will go direct to the source themselves, right? If you're a frequent flyer, you're going to book directly with the airline potentially, or directly with the hotel itself. You never want to talk about your competitors, but Expedia is obviously one of the best in the country as well. And so they're a direct competitor of ours. And so we're always trying to find ways to build products and services that can outflank them and be more competitive in the space.
When you're talking about packaging these trips, is it pretty much traditional hotels? Because I just wonder about if there are preferences toward a kind of an Airbnb type
absolutely.
lodging sharing kind of
Yes, we've seen over the last 4 or 5 years that consumers are very interested in booking what we call internally non-traditional hotel accommodations. So Priceline and our sister company Booking.com have been building and amassing a very large portfolio of condos, apartments, B&Bs, vacation homes, and we've now got millions of listings of actual room listings available on our sites to bring consumers into that kind of property as well.
They're telling me we got to go. I'm very predictable, but I always bring up Shatner. I mean, there's no chance of him coming a new 10-year contract with Priceline for him, or
William Shatner is still on contract.
Oh, yeah.
He is one of the most amazing people in Hollywood. I've been working with him directly for 20 years. He negotiates all of his own contracts.
He's so cool. I know. And he comes
Absolutely.
so far. No time. I'm telling you. Anyway. price of red cup. He has yelled at me for doing an imitation of him and doing Jim Carrey imitating him. Anyway, we got to go. Thank you.